Hello again. Hello, Beefy. Hope I'm not boring you with this. Um, Third one of the day. I've never done 3 videos in one day, but it's what it's got me. What I've realised in doing all these episodes with the music that I have reviewed, we're all on a journey. I know I say it, this journey, and my journey has brought me, I think I said in the last video, I'm sitting on this stool, sitting in front of a laptop, surrounded by my art, music over there. I've got the radio on, but obviously low because it's copyright material and that sort of stuff, but it just provides a bit of background for me. And we'll have something to say. We all have something to say, but obviously people who are far more talented musically than me, a bit like in the other video, you be playing, I think it's the Cajun, the wooden drum, let's say, percussion. Yeah, I can, that's my bag. Yeah, I have an excellent voice in the shower and the car, but I don't let it come up too much. But I did sing actually, it a little bit. I sent a voice note in to 1Xtra. Yeah, it was short. I did it quite bassy, so not my true voice. Thank God. Right, so 2 albums, and I know you're gonna go, "Oh my God, what the hell is he talking about?" But they mean something to me. I know, not to you. They mean a lot to awful lot of people. So I have briefly discussed this album, I think in the Electronica. David Gray, White Ladder. Good cover. And then all the lyrics, which I'll just put them so obviously we've got the first good picture there, credits, and then another picture and further credits. And the songs. Please forgive me. And it's the opening, it just starts. Please forgive me if I act a little strange, for I know not what I do. Feels like lightning running through my veins every time I look at you. Yeah, it's just to see your partner or or someone that you're interested in and just feeling it, butterflies. Which oh yeah, it's happening. A great opening track. Then everybody knows Babylon. I'm not too sure what it means, the meaning of Babylon, but it's good. A fantastic pop song, if nothing else. But there's a deeper meaning. My oh my, we're not right, night blindness. This year's love. Yeah, I think we've all been there. Sail away. And then I think I have mentioned it on another. I watched the documentary where Say Hello, Wave Goodbye has been, I want to say, taken by him. And Mark Almond, they said, "This is your song now." Yes, and yeah, I think again before I mentioned it, comes on Whitebone, which is really strange because you can't see the grooves because usually it's a coloured and the grooves are then come up reflected, they're white. But when you've got a white album, it's like, well, I know obviously there's the dead wax at the beginning, you put the needle in and play it. But yeah, the production on this, I've had the CD, which I've lost. I streamed the original version. I said before, the original version when I was, and then playing this, which has changed because technology's changed. But it makes it better. And it is an album which, I mean, David Gray is a saying which I often use. What's popular isn't necessarily good, and what good isn't necessarily popular. He's I think, under the radar. Well, if you know about him and you like him, then he's there in your life. Um, he's produced quite a few albums, 6 or 7. I don't know exactly. Apologies to David if he produced more. But it's talking about his life. I've got another one called Skellig, and the Skellig Rocks are in Southern Ireland. I think he lives in Ireland now. At the moment, he's not. I think he's in New Zealand playing gigs. And it's like nature. I don't know, it's just him connecting with, and this is lyrical, musical. Again, hopes, dreams. I've buggered up. This email's coming through. I love doing these live because you've done it. And his voice is a very distinctive voice. He's from up north somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. But his style and his delivery and his insight, it's just a really good album. Yeah, it's really good. I like it a lot. I really do. And this next one, which, take it out again, another double album. George Michael, Older. And again, I think this is on, yeah, white vinyl. That's the same colour white vinyl as the David Gray. Oh, what can be said about George Michael that hasn't already been said? My take, a musical genius, a voice that is so soulful. Yeah, you'll start off in Wham, and it's poppy, fantastic pop songs. 3.5 minutes off, oh, that's good, but it stayed with you. But it didn't nag you in the head. And, it was like, this is quite good. His life did come out. The questions about, oh, is he gay? I couldn't give a fuck if he's gay or not. His life. One love and all that. And this, again, is him chronicling his journey. He's older. This is 90. Oh, it came up. Late 90s. 90. It's 25 years. Yeah, mid 90s this came up. And a lot of his music is about his relationships and where they went wrong. I write poetry to do, as I said, can't sing. Don't really. I'm not musical. I mean, I love music. And yeah, I write mine in words, but not to music. Perhaps someone might want to put my poetry to music. That might help. Jesus to a child. Sadness in my eyes, no one guessed, or no one tried. Yeah. Fast Love is it's obviously it's got the sample on there. That's about love, trying to find love. Older. It's just, yeah, well, that's this year's love. Talking about maybe more than just this year's love. And as a reissue, because sometimes it's a lot of, I've seen at other channels where the original is the better. To get hold of the original isn't so good. As a remaster, as a reissue, the sound quality is brilliant, which just does accentuate his voice. I think musical tastes, again with David Gray and George, there's been 20 plus years between the original to nowadays, early 2020s, where we probably like a little more bass. They're clearer. I think early digital muddied the sound a bit as opposed to pure analog, which it does tend to, yeah. It's like looking through your car window on a cold morning and it just needs demisting. You can see through it, and then eventually it clears. And I think both the songs, the remasters, just opens up the music. And I think their biggest asset is their voice. This David Gray is a folky type singer. I don't like putting people into boxes, but there's expression in both their voices. But I think George is one of the best voices of the 20th century and into the 21st century in a group. Yeah, I mean, exceptionally soulful voice. Then he did a sort of jazzy voice. He did like a jazz thing. And then he worked with, God, what was her name? Was it Aretha Franklin? And those two voices really came together. Fantastic. And yeah, it's just, yeah, getting emotional here. You've been loved. And sad death. Very, had his troubles. I don't know what they were. I don't know. There's always that speculation, which no. But I've heard other albums, but this one, it just gets you. And I think as well with journeys as well. With me personally, I'm not old, middle-aged, and just journeys. I'm thankful for my life, getting this second chance in my life. And as I said, I don't do music. Well, I listen to music, but I write, and that's my legacy, and that's it. Right. Well, thank you for watching, and but nice to hear your thoughts. And take care. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much.